This is a tag video that was originally created by Rockula Retrospective, and I'm going to be answering a few questions that was posed in his video. So number 1, if you eat the infected meat of someone, do you eventually turn into a zombie? And this is a really good question, and was actually brought up to the comic book creator when they did the whole tainted meat storyline. And basically his answer was that we don't know yet because he purposely made it that the people that ate the tainted meat wouldn't live long enough to turn and see the whole thing happen. So it's kind of up in the air. If I would have to guess, if the infected meat was cooked properly, because cooking meat for the most part will kill most bacteria and viruses. So I think if it was cooked properly, no, you wouldn't turn. I mean, everyone's infected, and what kills you about being bit by the zombie, supposedly, is that there's so much bacteria and infection in their mouth that them biting you creates a wound that kills you sooner because you get the fever and you die. And if it wasn't cooked properly, I still don't think you would turn because we're already all infected, and if you got most of the bacteria, I think it would be fine. Have race relations and gender roles changed? I think definitely they have. Gender roles especially, you know, there aren't weak women, and if you are a weak woman in this, depending on a man, you are not going to stay alive and you are not valuable to the team. So both men and women kind of have to pull their weight here, and they have to be equals with being able to fight off and protect and do all that. And I think race relation definitely has gotten better. We saw in the beginning, you know, we had Merle, who was just a racist. He was terrible, and you know, we haven't seen any of that in a while, and it's gotten to the point where there's so few humans alive. It's like, why do you want to alienate anyone? You need everyone that you can get. So I think race no longer is a big deal just because there's so few of you left that if you want to be racist, you're going to have a hard time working in groups and being valuable. Which character do I miss the most? I miss Herschel. I think they did a great job with him. I loved his little wisdom and how he was trying to work with people. I think he definitely was one of those people, though, that was all about half measures, and I think that was bad for Rick, so in a way, he did have to go. But I did really enjoy Herschel, and I miss him the most. I would have missed Andrea the most if they would have made her like she was in the comics, which was a total badass with a gun, just gung-ho. But instead, they just made her stupid in the show, which was super disappointing. And then my last one that I'm going to answer was Beth trying to die when she stabbed Dawn? And I don't think she was trying to die. I think what Beth had just come to learn is that people turn the other way and they let these terrible things happen, and they're just as bad as the people who do the bad things. And I feel the same way that Beth felt is after she saw all this stuff happening and, you know, Dawn just turning a blind eye, and she didn't want to be like that. And so when Dawn decided to take Noah, and I think Beth knew that something was going to go on and that she probably would need to defend herself because she knew Dawn had to put on this brave face, and she wasn't going to take it anymore, and that was her last thing of defiance and showing, see, I'm not like you, I'm better than you because I'm willing to do something about injustice. And I think the killing afterwards was a freak accident. I don't think Beth had a death wish. I think that she wanted to make a point, and she just got to the point where she just couldn't take it anymore. So, and I really like her progression and that we showed that. I'm sad that she died, but I love that she went from somebody that was ready to commit suicide, try to commit suicide, to someone that was willing to risk her own life to stand up for what she believes. So thank you, Rockula Retrospective, for including me in this tag video. It was a lot of fun. There was a lot of questions, but I wanted to try to narrow it down, otherwise I'd be talking for like 30 minutes nonstop, which I tend to do. Otherwise, if you're just watching this video with my channel, make sure you like and subscribe for more geeky videos every day.